Why don't you just talk to him then?
Well, I've always had a hard time praying, and it's easier for me to write him a letter. Sometimes he answers them, but not with another letter exactly. You see? Tyler shook his head. You will. You will. Patrick laughed, ran his hand over Ty's light blonde hair, then held out his arms for Ty to jump into them. I love you, Ty.
I love you, Daddy.
Glancing at the bedside alarm, Patrick set Ty on the bed and stood. I've got to get ready for work, son. We'll talk more about it later. Go help your mom wake Ben up for school.
Okay.
With a yelp of excitement, Ty raced through the hall, screaming,
Ben, get up!
Sliding to a halt in his older brother's bedroom doorway, he waved the door back and forth, then banged it open against the wall.
Why, sunshine!
Two blue eyes, topped by a nest of dark hair, peered out from under the sheet. Get lost, dork, came a voice from somewhere in the pile. Ty pivoted on one foot and bolted back to his parents' room. It was empty. Mom was downstairs starting breakfast, and Dad was in the bathroom with the door closed. Ty could hear the shower running. He walked over to the desk where his dad's notebook still lay open. This was the perfect time to draw Daddy a picture. Ty grabbed the pencil and made a circle beside two stick figures, one larger than the other. It was him and his dad and the sunrise. Hearing the shower shut off, he dropped the pencil in the middle of the notebook and ran giggling from the room. Patrick appeared wrapped in a bathrobe, briskly rubbing his wet hair with a towel. He was an inch or so over 6 feet, though his muscular shoulders and athletic posture made him seem even taller. Physical labor had kept his body lean, only a few pounds heavier than his playing weight a dozen years ago on the way to a baseball scholarship. His freshly shaven face was lightly lined, tanned, and ruddy from years of working outdoors. The deep blue eyes framed by thick dark hair. Ben had his hair and eyes. Ty was brown-eyed and blonde like his mother. Patrick looked toward the sound of giggles and footsteps in the hall, then at the desk. Picking up his notebook, he saw the scribbles on top of that morning's letter. His frown of irritation changed to a wide grin as he read the last sentence he'd written. And Lord, all I ask is for a little sunshine today, something to make it a little better than yesterday. There his sunshine was, taking up nearly the whole page. Thank you, Lord, he said, looking upward. I haven't even left the house yet this morning, and you've already answered my prayer. As he headed for the kitchen a few minutes later, the smell of cinnamon toast, the boy's favorite, met him on the stairs. The Doughtie home was the airy, rambling kind of old house that some people called foursquare, with a bedroom upstairs in each corner and a big stair hall in the middle. The high ceilings helped keep it cool during the Orlando summers, and big windows let in lots of light in the wintertime. Patrick was dressed for the office: jeans, a work shirt, heavy boots, and a baseball cap, to which he would shortly add a tool belt and nail apron. His strong, calloused hands came not from pushing papers behind a desk, but from long days as a carpenter, carrying, cutting, measuring, and fitting lumber, swinging a 16-ounce hammer, and climbing around construction sites. Passing by Ben and Ty at the breakfast table, he reached for a mug of steaming coffee waiting on the counter. Expertly juggling the mug, he took a thermos and lunchbox from Maddie's outstretched hands, gave her a kiss on the lips, and headed for the door.
Hey, Dad,
Ben hollered after him.
You gonna make it to my football game today, right?
Patrick stopped in his tracks and cut his eyes over to Maddie. Behind the children and out of their sight, she held up an outstretched palm, wiggling all 5 fingers. Yeah, it starts at 5, right?
Right,
Ben said, grinning. Wouldn't miss it. Maddie flagged for his attention. You don't have to work tonight? I'll be there. He shot her a look that said, Don't you worry about it. I'll take care of things. Then a quick smile in Ben's direction as he continued out the door. I love you guys.
I love you too,
the chorus answered, and he was gone. They heard his truck start, then watched him drive across in front of the house and out of sight.